Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Sakyamuni Buddha. Nam mô Sakyamuni Buddha. Dear Mahasangha, dear sisters, dear brothers, and dear all. And first, I would like to Happy New Year to all of you. In these days, we welcome to the lunar year coming. We also celebrate Memorial Day to our masters and our lovely we want in the new year. So today I would like to introduce to you about the topic of the Sixth Patriarchs Hunan. The reason why I choose this topic because I'm studying the Master of Buddhist Studies in the Buddha Dharma universities, and I learned this school about the platform sutras. And Master Venerable Thiên Ấn, who also talk about the Master Hunan on the page 31 in his book Zen Philosophy, Zen Practice. And the interesting topic is that the poem of the Hunan, of Master Hunan. Although Master Hunan could not write, could not read, but he also had a very, very good poem. And it's like this: the body is not like the tree. The mirror bright is nowhere shining. And there is nothing from the first. Where can the dust itself collect? And Hunan's poems is exactly opposite with Master Senshu. And we attend to the Master Hunan's poem, we can realize that oneself and nothingness. So this poem makes us understand more about Zen Buddhism. And the beauty of Zen can be found in the peacefulness and simplicity. So today I would like to share with you about the Platform Sutra. This one is translated from Chinese to English by Price and Wang Moliam. This is a very good and this is a perfect, excellent wood, excellent book for us, and very, very useful for all of us need to know about Yin. Because this one, this sutra was told by the Sixth Patriarch, and he wrote this book, and this look like the enlightenment through the wisdom, and I think we need to know about that. Master Hunan, he used the lesson, the gathas, and the short poems to lead the Zen practitioners following the Buddha's teaching, and makes this this saga, this world, and suffering. And especially we can learn from this sutra and we can get the enlightenment very quickly. 10 chapters of this book give enlightenment, light, and peaceful life to the universe. Buddha teaching will transform the past Sixth Patriarchs, filling with compassion, wisdom to the Diamond Sutra as well. And we know many Zen masters, they wrote many books about Zen, about Buddha teaching, but this sutra is different because this sutra we can learn from a lot of many good, interesting, and many good wisdom in Buddhism. So to understand more clearly about this good lesson from Master Hunan, we should know some lessons. And the first lesson, very interesting, is when we read the chapter 1 and of the Platform Sutra, the story about the Sixth Patriarch, who is the one can write the Buddha teaching in this sutra. There is enlightenment through the wisdom of the Diamond Sutra. Before coming to seek the Fifth Patriarch, and Master Hunan arranged some words because he had an own mother. So when he wanted to seek the Fifth Patriarch, and he needed to leave his mother he tried to find someone to take care of her. And during 1 month, he tried and arranged to come to the Home district of Chishu. The airport of this temple was Huzen. That was the Fifth Patriarch. And there were about he had about 1,000 disciples. It means he was a master and he had 1,000 students. And at that time, he wanted to looking. He was looking for one excellent student. He just wanted to give him the bow and the rope. And when one day I just read in the sutra for you a paragraph like this. The question of incessant rebirth is moments one, day after day. Instead of trying to free yourself from bitter seas of life and death, you seem to go after tainted marriage only. Yes, marriage will be no help if your ascent of mind is obscure. Go and seek the prajna. Prajna is wisdom in your own mind, and then write the stanza. It means the poem or the short gatha about it. He who understands what the essence of mind is will be given the road, the dharma. And I soon make him the Sixth Patriarch. Now go away quickly, delay not in writing the stanza, and deliberation is quite unnecessary and of no use. The man who has realized the essence of mind can speak of it at once, as soon as he is spoken to about it, and he cannot lose sight of it, even when engaged in battle. This is a short paragraph on page in the Sutra. This one make us everybody in 1,000 students very excited, but they didn't want to make the poem because in the school, in that temple, there was Senshu was a leader, and she very good student, excellent. That's why he wrote this stanza. It's a short poem for around 4 sentences like this. Since you wrote the stanza, while our body is a body tree, and our mind a mirror pride. Carefully we wipe them hour by hour, and let no dust alight. Then the Fifth Patriarch, he did not please, because he thought that this students still didn't get the enlightenment in his own wisdom. But when Master Hunan heard about that poem, and he thanked to another people, and another student write for him, and Hunan wrote the stanza like this: there is no body tree, nor stand of the mirror bright. Sin on is void, where can the dust alight? Then the Fifth Patriarch very pleased with this poem very much, because he said that it did really give the true wisdom as he expected. And in this sutra, we can got another lesson, very interesting lesson. The second lesson in this sutra is about heart, the heart. Do you know about that term? It means from one people, between the two people, and one understand another. It means that one can shield his heart to that person's heart. So in the Buddhism, we can say heart shield heart. This one is mean the compassion between the teachers and students. This means between the Fifth Patriarch and the Sixth Patriarch. He gave the Master Fifth Patriarch, he gave the signal to Nhan to come to his room at 12 o'clock a.m. to talk to him about the certain enlightenment through his stanza. Because when the Fifth Patriarch know about Nhan's stanza poem, so he felt very good with him, and he said, "Oh, you got enlightenment." When the Sixth Patriarch heard the Fifth Patriarch reading the Diamond Sutra, you know, in this sentence, and he got enlightenment. This is like that. One should use one's mind in such a way that it will be free from attachment. At that time, he got enlightenment right away. And now I would like to read in the Sutra a paragraph, and you can understand about this. Knowing what his message meant, in the third watch of the night, I went to his room, using the rope as a screen so that none could see us. He expounded the Diamond Sutra to me. When he came to the sentence, one should use one's mind in such a way that it will be free from any attachment, I at once became thoroughly enlightened and realized that all things in the universe are essence of mind itself. This is on the page 7 of the Sutra. And you know, in the platform there is a wisdom in Prajna and Vara. It means wisdom, you know. It means very, very, very well done. From one people can have this wisdom, and he can get enlightenment immediately. Although he just hears some poems or just some sentence. So after the Sixth Patriarch was given the robe and the Dharma, the Fifth Patriarch was afraid. Now he was afraid because in that temple around that he had around 1,000 students. So he afraid that many people get jealous with the Sixth Patriarch. So he told the Sixth Patriarch, now you should go. He should go far away immediately at that night. In Zen Buddhism, they use the words, the heart seals the heart. This means This meaning has a wonderful meaning between both the teacher and student. And they can walk and they can work together and spread the Buddhism all over the world very, very beautifully. And now this sutra helps us to understand more the Buddha teaching from Dharma Sutra. The Platform Sutra is another way to explain essence of mind as well. And now we can study from this sutra another lesson. The third lesson in this sutra is neither one nor duality. It means not one but not two. As the Sixth Patriarch teaching in the chapter 3, he explained to the lay Buddhists about Pure Lands, present in here and now as well. This means we do not need to die, then we will be born into the Pure Land. We can create the Pure Land in our true mind when perfect way. It means a lay Buddhist ask the Sixth Patriarch like this: the practice of reciting of Amitabha with hope of being born in the Pure Land. The Sixth Patriarch explained. Now I read in the sutra a paragraph, and you can understand more. The Sixth Patriarch explained. Listen to me carefully, sir, and I will explain. According to the sutra spoken by the Bhagavat in Sarati city, for leading people to the Pure Land of the West, it is quite clear that the Pure Land is not far from here. From the distance in miles is 108,000, which really represents the 10 evils and 8 errors within us. To those of inferior mentality, certainly it is far away. But to superior men, we may say that it is quite near. Although the Dharma is uniform, men vary in their mentality because they differ from one another in their degrees of enlightenment or ignorance. Therefore, some understand the law quicker than the others. Why ignorant men recite the name of Amitabha and pray to be born in the Pure Land? The enlightenment purifies their mind, for as the Buddha said, when the mind is pure, the Buddha land is simultaneously pure. Although you are a deity of the East, if your mind is pure, you are sinless. It means when the mind is pure and the mind no sins. On the other hand, even if you were the native of the West, as impure mind could not free you from sin. When the people of the East commit a sin, they recite the name of Amitabha and pray to be born in the West. But in the case of sinners who are natives of the West, where should they pray to be born? Ordinary men and ignorant people understand neither the essence of mind nor the Pure Land within themselves, so they wish to be born in the East or the West. But to enlightenment everywhere is the same, as the Buddha said. No matter where they happen to be, they are always happy and comfortable. Sure, if your mind is free from evil, the West is not far from here. But if you come in it, it would be for one whose heart is impure to be born there by evoking Amitabha. Now I advise you, learned audience, first to do away with the 10 evils. Then we shall have traveled 100,000 miles. For the next step, do away with 8 errors. And this will mean another 8,000 miles travel. If we can realize the essence of mind at all times and behave in the straightforward manner on all occasions, in the twinkling of an eye, we may reach the Pure Land and there see Amitabha Buddha. I just read that paragraph in the Sutra of Wong Muller, the page 36, and he wrote like that. And from Samadhi and Prana, they ask the same, neither nor or one, nor duality. The Sixth Patriarch, he also explained to his student about that because he thinks one, not two. Not one, not two. It means not neither one nor duality. And he explained like that. The Sixth Patriarch said, learn audience. In my system, Samadhi and Prajna are fundamental, but do not be under the wrong impression that these two are independent of each other, for they are inseparably united and are not two entities. Samadhi is a quiet sense of prajna, while prajna is the activity of samadhi. At the very moment that we attain prajna, samadhi is there with, and vice versa. If you understand this principle, you understand the equilibrium of samadhi and prajna. A disciple should not think that there is a distinction between samadhi begets prajna and prajna begets samadhi. To hold certain opinion would imply that there are two characters in the Dharma. You know, when the way to the Buddha went to the forest and he tried, you know, Buddha tried to get enlightenment, and he tried to seek away the method that can make everybody free from suffering, make every living beings free from suffering. So when finding the way of leading to end the suffering, the Buddha wanted to have the sentient being out of suffering too. So this one, you know, in the Sutra, in the Platform Sutra, the Sixth Patriarch use the Buddha's teaching and translate and transform into another easy way for us to know about Zen. And we can practice it day and day, and we can get enlightenment very quickly. If you know, and we try to do this practice in this Platform Sutra. And you know, Buddha has a real power to transform this suffering world to be good land, peaceful land, and happy land like Pure Land of Amitabha Buddha. And some people need to wait until die. Some people think they can wait until die, and some superpower, we can get them to another beautiful place, look like Pure Land or heaven. But you know, that means not necessary, because if you want the Pure Land, as the Sixth Patriarch say, if you want the Pure Land over here, you can make it by practicing the 10 rules and do away. It means don't do evil. You just make your heart purer and purer, and you will get the living the life of Pure Land in right way, right here and right away, and you will feel very happy. And you know, I got a question from another of you today. One lay Buddhist asked me about the Sutra, the Platform Sutra, and I just say today we have a ceremony of the thinking of our Master, and now all of you are over here, and we can learn the Sutra together, because my topic around just a half of hour So I think it's not, I cannot explain more for you about this, but now you can learn it by yourself if you want. Yeah, because if you know Vietnamese, you can go to online, you say Kinh Pháp Bảo Đàn Lục Tổ Huệ Năng. And if you are Westerners and Americans, you can only speak English and read English. You can go to the Google. You can say platform Sutra or Master, the Sixth Patriarch, Master Nhan, and you can know more clearly about that. And today, the happy lunar year is coming, and I think we celebrate today, and we want to remember our master passed away. Master still living here with us, and they are, they have many good teaching for us, especially the Patriarchs far away, but they always give us methods, good ways to lead to the Buddhism, to practice in Zen, and to understand the Dharma clearly. That's why today I also compose a short song about Patriarchs is the light. Played by UMP Drive. Thank you so much for your listening today, and I hope all of you and everybody over here and all of you anywhere, any place where will have a very good and very happy lunar year. And the lunar years, it will, the first day will be in the February of the 5th, 2019. So happy New Year to all of you. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be peaceful, and may all living things in the world peaceful, happy, and free from suffering, anger, desire, and delusion. Thank you so much again for listening and coming today for the Lunar Year celebration. Thank you, thank you. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo Sakyamuni Buddha. Thank you.